Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Patty Whiteeye, and I am so excited that you're joining us for our Building Beautiful Lives series. We do this every Tuesday night, and it's such a great time because we get to hear some incredible stories that are super inspiring. And I really am so glad that you took a little bit of time out of your Tuesday to join us. Before we get started, if you could please let us know if you are a guest, put your name in the chat because we are going to be drawing tonight for a Rejuva Bead split end mender. And that is amazing. If you also could do me one big favor and make sure all your mics are muted. I'm pretty sure they are, but just to be sure. And I am going to introduce our guest tonight. So I have the absolute pleasure of introducing you guys to an incredible, inspiring woman who has been somebody that I have looked up to for a long time, and she doesn't even know this because I didn't tell her this. So I'm gonna share a little story. This is Jen DeKazel. Did I say that right, Jen?
DeKazel, yes, you did.
Yeah, okay. And Jen is a full-time police officer. She's a detective constable. She works to help with domestic assault cases and sexual assault cases, which I know from being the wife of a police officer for many years that's a really tough, demanding, emotional job. She also has an amazing charity that she's going to tell you more about. And she has been with Monat for, I couldn't find my notes. Did you say 5 years?
6.
6 years, 6 years. Okay. 6 years, which is amazing. And she's helped so many people. She won the award for, is it the CEO award or the chairman's award? Chairman's award. Okay, you guys. So every year when we have Monations, the chairman chooses somebody who embodies our pillar of gratitude and somebody who gives back to their community in ways that are far above and beyond what, you know, an everyday person like me does. And Jen won the award, and I will never, ever forget when she won that. And it was just so inspiring. It was absolutely amazing. And later on, after she won, you don't know this, but I saw you getting into, I think you're getting into a cab or an Uber. And I was probably standing, I don't know, maybe about 10 feet away from you. And I was totally fangirling. I'm like, oh my God, she's standing right there. Look at, I should go over and say hi. No, I'm not going to say hi.
I was probably still crying.
It was so incredible. It was so amazing. So I'm going to let you tell your story and you can just take it away.
Awesome. So you just want to make sure we're not, am I coming in clear to you? Perfect. Yeah.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, everything looks good here.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for that beautiful welcome. I really appreciate that. And yes, when Felicia's on, she watched the look on my face because I literally thought it was another lady at our table that was winning, and I was ready to clap for her. So that was crazy. It was one of the most monumental moments of my life, which is another reason why I love this company so darn much. So good evening, everyone. I want to thank you again for asking me to share my journey this far. I hope somehow I can inspire some of you, all of you, to get involved in this company because I have been blessed in so many ways. So for those of you that don't know me, again, my name is Jennifer DeKazel. When I joined, I had never even heard of these products or this company. I'd always been like a product junkie and wanted to try like the latest and greatest thing. And I always loved hair products, but I couldn't get my hair to really grow long. And as I was getting older, I thought that the thinning areas were just because of age and not about the products that I was putting into my hair. So in the fall of 2016, a friend of mine from high school posted about her before and after photos. And I immediately messaged her and said, like, what's that are you using? And she sent me a sample, told me how to use it to a T, emulsify, leave it in for 2 minutes, all of that goodness. And I literally spent the rest of the night touching and feeling and smelling my hair. You all know. If you know, you know. And as the days went on, it felt more voluminous. And I asked how like I could get my hands on these products. So we didn't have a long conversation about it, but she basically said I'd get more of a discount if I was a market partner. So I was like, heck yeah, I'm in for the discount. So I'm just being raw and real here. But I do remember like it was yesterday when I received that box that changed my life. I opened it up and I had no idea what Revive was, what Renew was. I was so confused. And I was like, wow, it's a good thing I don't sell this stuff because I don't know the difference in any of these names or any of these ingredients. But all I know is that my hair really loves it. And this oil stuff called Rejuvenate, that's not spelled with a U, I'm in love and addicted. So fast forward to working at my police station, and one of my colleagues said to me, hey, Jenny, like your hair is looking so amazing. What is that oil you're using? And of course, like any girls do, I shared the love of my new favorite products. So she said, like, how do I order? I told her I didn't know. There was no pressure on me. I knew there was no quotas for anything. So I didn't even actually know that I could sell. And I had my own website. So I directed my colleague. She was one of my first customers. And I just had so much fun with it. I was like, wow, this is so fun. Talking hair, and I have a business all of a sudden. And so I thought, you know, I'm going to share this amazing opportunity and these products with everyone. And I did that and I believed in it. And I saw my hair transforming. I was so shocked when my colleague showed me her before and after photos. And she could, you know, she had so much more growth on her hairline. And she'd call me up saying, like, hey, Jenny, it's day 4 with no washing. And I knew that working with her, like she couldn't even go one day without her blonde hair going dark. So it made me so happy and fulfilled that I was actually helping. Like as a police officer, I do help people, absolutely. But this was a different help when I saw people struggling with hair and now with skin. And you can actually, when you get these messages, when you join as a market partner, you'll get these messages and just, I don't know, it just makes you so happy, makes my whole day. So I wanted to, I started gaining customers and I asked my current VIP clients to refer me and share the love. And at the same time, I had so many people of all ages join me as a market partner. In my circle, I can count, there's a teacher, a police officer, nurse, yoga teacher, dental hygienist, stay-at-home moms. There's so many varieties of people that take on this side gig. And a lot of times it turns into a full-time gig where they get financial freedom, get to fulfill their dreams and dream bigger than they ever have. So I want to touch on the financial part of things to get a little raw and real with you. Prior to me receiving that big box, I didn't really have $300 to spend. I had just gotten divorced. My bank account was in the minus. I had a bit of room left on my credit card. So I figure, you know, what the hell? I'm single, I'm broke, but damn, you know what? I'm going to have some nice hair. So I was, yeah. And so I was renting out every bedroom. A lot of people don't know this, in my home. And sadly to say, even my own bedroom to make ends meet. And as some of you know, and you mentioned, Patty, I run a children's program called Girls Will Be Girls. And I take in children on their time of need. The children had bedrooms that they looked forward to going to that made them feel safe, happy, secure. And at that stage in my life, I was no longer able to provide for them. Given I've been homeless in my past, I know what it's like to go without. I knew I could survive it, but what I didn't know is that little box of the best hair products ever could change my life. Within 6 months, I was making more money than all 3 rooms that I rented out. The kids got their bedrooms back. I got my bedroom back, and more people got involved in this amazing opportunity. So yeah, I got my house back. I got my hairline back, better than it ever was, even in my 20s. And we just kept growing. So since then, we've introduced a whole new skincare line and wellness. and I'm able to support my children's program with a lot less strain. And one of the best part is that I've built a whole new family with Monate. I have never felt so blessed, happy, appreciated anywhere that I've ever worked. And out of nowhere, I felt in 2018, as Patty mentioned, I won the Chairman's Award, the Hero Award winner um, that they gave out in Washington D.C. And to this day, I'm still flabbergasted by it and honored and grateful. So this company has shown me, for anyone here who's watching, that like I have a bigger potential to grow and serve others. I truly do. And I know it's going to happen, and it is happening for me, and it can happen for you too. We have an amazing gratitude program that's all about giving back. And the owners, executives, they strive to be the best for their Monate family. I've built, like I have sisters and brothers across the globe that I've connected with, that I didn't know my soul needed, but y'all are here, and I love my family. So if you're watching this right now, you're looking at this video and you're hearing me blab about my personal story, just know that this decision that you're wavering or that you just made, maybe you just ranked up in your first rank, or maybe you've been struggling and sitting in one area for a certain time, maybe you've left and come back, just know you're in the right place at the right time. It's okay if you're not a big seller. We don't sell, we educate and we help others. And maybe you're wondering as well, like maybe you don't have enough time. We can always find time. We can make that work for you. And you don't have to have a big, social media following. So if you're looking for, whether it's money to pay your phone bill, your hydro bill, your mortgage, your student loan, or maybe you just want a pair of new shoes every month, you know what? This opportunity can provide that. Anyone can do this business. You don't have to, as I said, to have any of these, you don't even have to have great hair. You just have to have passion. You need to speak to people, and you need to be consistent in what you do. And actually, some of the most successful people in this business I find are more introverts and a bit shy, to be quite honest. I've noticed that they've always, when I've heard them speak on stage, they said they'd never done a live, before Monate. They never spoke on stage, and yeah, you can be bald like Aaron. Yeah, that's true. Aaron, we love you. So if you're watching this right now, just know that you're in the exact place that you need to be. And if you decide to join Monate, well, this is your official welcome to the Monate family. I really, really appreciate you listening to my story. And I hope I've inspired you. I hope that you've maybe it's enlightened you on a few different things. I hope that maybe something I've said has sparked your heart and your soul, and you realize that you can do this. You totally can do this. And as I said, we will welcome you with open arms.
That was so awesome. Thank you so much, Jen. We appreciate you sharing your story. And I was wondering, where are you? I changed my view for a second. Before you go, if you could tell us a little bit about what you do for the girls, because it's such a cool thing. And being a gratitude ambassador, and you being a gratitude ambassador, I really feel like it's something that it might give people some ideas of how they can give back in their own community. And I feel like it's just such an important part of what we do and who we are. It's really who we are.
Absolutely. So I run a girls program called Girls Will Be Girls. I started it 13 years ago after a call for service at one of the schools regarding bullying. I'm a big advocate against bullying. I was bullied as a child, and I've seen the effects on children, and I really stand up for it. So it started small with 4 children, and they all wondered what the heck I was doing, a police officer staring at them in their school on their lunch hour. But it turned into now 40 kids and growing. I've watched them grow up through their tiny years to teenagers to graduations, and now a bunch of them are in university, and I couldn't be more proud. I'm a mentor to them. I'm like a best friend, safe place, a loving place that they can always call. These girls are from very high risk, high crime areas. It doesn't mean their parents are bad or that they're anything wrong with them. It's just they happen to be subjected to high crime and high risk areas that where I police are known to be where we frequent because of violence and different things. So I have done this. As I said, I started out with 4 and I added 4 more and 4 more and 4 more. And I've also just acquired Bella. She's a therapy dog that just got certified. Come up. You want to come up and say hi? Up. Yep. Come up and say hi. So this is Bella, and she gives kisses. She gives kisses and hugs, and she's just the most sweetest thing ever. So yeah, she helps a lot of the kids who have like PTSD, anxiety, and she's a big part of the family. So when any of the kids are here, she's right there in the center, like another kid. So as I said, so we do everything from traveling to camping to going to events in the city. I always celebrate birthdays and make sure that they feel extremely special on their birthdays. Christmases or Thanksgiving, any certain celebrations. We've done Thanksgiving homeless drive. I always get them to give back as well, and just teach them I teach them gratitude. Actually the saying in the bedroom, one of the bedrooms I have here for them, I wanted to sit here and I wanted to do this here because it's a very, very important message. So I'm adopted myself. My parents adopted me when I was a baby, and I was blessed to find my birth mother when I was 18 and my whole family. And as of a month ago, I found my birth father. So it was always rained into my heart, and it was ingrained into me that you didn't have to be blood to love somebody unconditionally. And so I found one of these, decals or decals, however you say it, for the wall. And it says, family isn't always blood. It's the people in your life who want you in theirs. The ones who accept you for who you are. The ones who would do anything to see you smile and who love you no matter what. So that's on the wall, and they get to see that every time they come in, and remind them that they are loved, even though, I'm not blood related to them. They're loved and cherished, and this is a safe place for them. So I do have to also thank Monate with that Monate Hero Award. I was given a grant of money for the year, and every month I was able to put something more and more towards this children's group that I run, and doing their bedroom up was one of the biggest blessings that I could have ever done for them. Their faces, the looks on their faces when they all come here, this is their spot. This is their ring light. They love this room. And as I said, I couldn't have never done this without Monate. And I'm thankful because now I can grow. I'm going to be expanding with 4 more kids come in the fall. And I'm just so happy. I just want to keep dreaming bigger and taking on more and helping more and serving the community and serving just people in general as much as I can.
Oh, thank you so much for telling us about that, because it's so special and so inspiring. Like, I feel like when we hear stories like this, for me anyway, it opens my eyes to the types of things that we can do, and it doesn't have to be big, you guys. It can be something small. Just reach out and find out what is going on in your community and how can you help. If you don't have money to help with your time. Time is so precious, and being able to give your time to people who need some companionship or need some help is just such a huge thing. So we really hope that helps inspire you.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the main message there was you don't have to do big, you don't have to start big. Don't think that to touch and to do good things. It's like the homeless drive that I did started with was when I was 18, when I moved to Toronto by myself, and I couldn't afford a ticket to go back home. and there was always a homeless man that was outside of my apartment. And I decided, I was like, well, I don't know anybody here. I'm going to cook a turkey and share it with him. And then a couple of his friends came, and like in the area, and we had such a beautiful dinner together just on the sidewalk. And then that expanded to the next year having 10 people. And then that expanded to my Thanksgiving homeless drive. If anybody is watching that's ever been with me on it, we fed 80 homeless in the city of Toronto, and I had like 30 helpers, and my whole girls group helped. But again, that evolved over time.
Yeah.
This year I did a community event where we did a community cleanup. The last few years it was me and some friends, and this year, you know, there was like 40 or 50 people in the community, and next year it's probably going to be over 100. So, you know, it just start with an idea, find something that you want, if with gratitude and giving back, find an area that speaks to you, and then, you know, start small, you know, and converse with other people about it, and things will happen. The universe will bring stuff to you when your heart's in the right place for it.
It's so, so true. Okay, I'm going to give one last call. You guys, if you are here as a guest and you didn't put your name in the chat yet, can you please do that so that I can put your name on the wheel? Because I'm going to do a draw. So I'll wait for a couple seconds. Okay, I got a couple more here. And while I'm putting names on the wheel, I just want to say one other thing. Make sure you share with people when you do these things. So even if it's something small, use your social media, use your platform to share what you're doing. And it's not because you're bragging about what you're doing. It's because you sharing is going to inspire somebody else, because I guarantee you, most people sit there and say, I'm just one person. What can I possibly do? And if they see what you can do as one person, that's going to help them say, oh, well, I could do that. That's not so hard. I'm telling you, it absolutely is a snowball effect. Okay, you guys, I have a bunch of extra people here. So give me 1 second to put them on. If you have anything left you want to say, Jen, go ahead while I'm writing these names down.
No, I'm just so happy. I've got an amazing team. We just got back from Ottawa, and, you know, shout out to my team that came along there and the ones who watched. You know, it's exciting when people go on their first trips. Like, as I said, we had, you know, Jess and Asha and, you know, Felicia and and Amanda. It was like, and Teresa. It was so much fun to be with all you girls. It was like we had a road trip, and we ate junk food, and we, you know, barely slept, and we laughed and we danced, and we're like, this is work. And we're telling people about hair products and skin products and our new collagen. And I'm like, this is work. This really is work. And this is what you can get involved with. This is, we're like as I said, a whole family here. So I'm super, super excited for you, anyone watching here. We are blessed, Teresa. You know, anyone watching is like, you are in the spot. You have to action your thoughts, and it's all about mindset. Where is your mindset right now? Ask yourself, right? Do some self-awareness. Where's your mindset? Where do you want to be? And how are you going to get there? Right?
Absolutely. Okay, I think I have everybody. I have everybody. We got 1, 2, 3, 8 people on the wheel. So I'm pretty sure I have everyone.
Okay.
I'm going to give one last check real quick just to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I'm so excited, you guys, to have this many people on the wheel. So we are drawing for a Rejuva split end mender. So I got it spinning, and let's see who wins.
I don't have any around me here. Who's gonna win, Bella? Bella, who's gonna win?
Asha, can you read that, you guys? Asha,
my new market partner. Yay!
Congratulations. So we will make sure we get that out. And I want to say thank you so much to everybody who joined tonight. Thank you so much, Jen, for sharing. We appreciate you. I love you so much. And everybody, I just want you to know we do this every Tuesday night. You're welcome to come back. You know, whether you decide that this is for you or this is not for you, I guarantee you, if you join us on Tuesday nights, you will be inspired to live your best life, no matter what. So I'm going to say goodbye, and we will see you all next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.